What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Indiana's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Texas offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man quickly. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the Horns are ready after that touchdown. first down drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special team, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Going right to work up top. Flips it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Wide open spaces. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach, you saw it on that play.
The Longhorns, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. It's complete on the right side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Right on the money. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Off play action. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Jefferson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Hit as he throws. Finds his man, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And the Hoosiers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Grab behind the line. It's Amatova. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Got his man out of the backfield. He just has a way of finding those creases as he gets out to the 15. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got a man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The give to the tailback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Using the quick game. He gets it past the 30 and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. It's a seam wide open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Give to the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab over the middle. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Creates a little space. Lots of running room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Westbrook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuffed in the backfield.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oklahoma showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gray. Quick strike complete. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Punt is on its way. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Back to pass, it's Gray. Flicks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll try the run. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got it on the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense will quickly use the timeout. 2nd and goal coming up. They'll try to power it in. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Gray. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Under fire. Finding an escape route. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hoosiers have their offense in high gear. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And it's right down the boulevard. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back, looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game. And you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll run this play from the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finds the tight end. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Gray. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it out quickly. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown! A great catch and run for 6. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Westbrook. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. He'll keep it himself. Powers through. He's loose. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Quarterback on the keeper. To the 15. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted deep in his own end. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Motion from the wideout. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's great. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Hoosiers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hard running there.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Working that left side now. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Gray. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. With the catch, it's Jefferson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Power football with the run. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hand off from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll go to the ground. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Gray. He's got it on the move. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Try to barge their way in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2. And these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. Got his man. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense distance, makes a third down stop. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Going to sling it on second down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for space. It's Winton. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.